All right, today we are going to make a Picasso heart. So we are going to use our square piece of paper. We're going to use our heart pattern. And if you don't have a heart pattern, you can cut one out or have an adult cut one out and try to make it a nice fat but tall heart. Okay? And if you don't have that, or if an adult at home can't do it and you're 100% virtual, you can always pick a heart up in the lobby of the school. So the first thing you're going to do is put your heart down in the middle of the paper. Do your best to keep it away from the edges. You're going to take a black crayon, or actually a black marker, whatever you have handy. And I'm hoping you still have black markers that I gave you in your art supplies. So you're going to take your marker and you're going to trace around the heart, not on the heart, not away from the heart. You're going to trace right around the edge of the heart. You're going to hold it down so it doesn't move. If you notice, I use two hands. That helps it not to move. Okay? So then we're going to make our face. So it's going to be a Picasso face, but in a heart. So what we're going to do is we have to divide the paper in half, but we have to do it with a face. So we're going to take right in the middle here, and we're going to go down and indent a little bit. That's the eyes. And then out here, it's a little crazy nose. And it's okay. These little bumps for lips, and then a chin. All right? So this is the profile of the face. But it's going to work for both sides of our face. So then we are going to take, this is where your eyes will be. You're going to make one football on this side. And then this side, you're going to make it so that it is kind of like a greater than sign. And then you put your eye in there. That's the side. It's like a side view. I think I did this opposite, but that's okay because Picasso stuff is weird. Okay? So you can give little eyelashes. You can do eyelashes on this one, even if it's a boy. Believe it or not, boys have better eyelashes than girls usually. And it could be either or. It could be both. That's the cool part about Picasso. So we're going to make a circle inside this eye, and then another circle inside of this eye, and color that one in. We're going to use our marker and make these lines like a real eye. Okay? Then we are going to take this right here. We're going to make an eye, a curve, and then another curve. And then you could do more lines like we did on the other one. Okay. Now we're going to do eyelashes. Not eyelashes. Eyebrow. So you can start with a W. And then you just kind of work your way out. So you do a W. And then you work your way out and over with curved lines. Okay? So now let's work on our lips. You make it look like a sideways heart. Do you see a sideways heart there? And you make it go all the way through. And then you kind of do this. Now we have our lips. All right. So you could do a little swirl here. You could do a funky triangle there. Something strange. All right? Picasso was cubist. Everything was broken into pieces. And it was weird. So the weirder, the better. Does that mean you have stuff all over your heart? No. Go easy. Okay? So now your lips, just like your lips, you can make lines on your lips, curve them a little bit. All right. So here's the fun part. I think You can use markers if you would like. I'm looking on my desk here. Got lots of stuff all over the place. You have markers. You can use crayons. You can use pastels. You can use whatever you'd like. And you can use a bunch of things. You could do crayons. You could do markers, all in one different thing. You could in the same picture. So I'm going to do some green crayons for eyes, because right now I have my crayons out. Now, does one eye have to be the same as the other eye? Nope. I think I'm going to make it blue-green on this side. So 2 different color eyes. It's hard to tell, but that is a greenish color. It's like a greenish yellow. And then I think I'm going to make this piece here blue. I'm going to use pink crayon to kind of make my little, oh, I got no point on this crayon. I was spinning it around for the point. So I'm just going to lightly do this like a blush. It's kind of just trying to make a rosy cheek. You can do purple lips. You could do there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of lip here. You could do all 4 pieces in different colors. And that is fine. Because you know what? The weirder, the better. I think I'm going to do some orange in here. This is like a burnt orange. And then maybe some plain old red right there. So like I said, the weirder the better. I kind of like. And you can go over things with different colors. Look at that. That made that look really nice. All right. So we have that. Now, for the face itself, I'm trying to figure out what color. I didn't have this planned out. I think I'm going to do this side green. Now, if you want to do outside and do some hair, you can. But I'm going to stick to the inside. And like I said, the weirder the better. So I'm going on an angle here, diagonal. So I'm going to stay that way when I color. I am not going to go across now. That's too sloppy. Once you pick an angle or a direction that you're going in when you're coloring, you should stay that way, unless it's not supposed to look like that. But we want this to look like this. So stay in the same direction as you go. Listen, if you want to do some funky eyeshadow on your person, you can do some funky eyeshadow. I'm going to do some over here. So now that's going to kind of go into that, and that's okay. Just remember to stay going the same direction when you color, so it doesn't look so sloppy. And sorry, I'm a lefty. I sometimes get in the way of the camera. And, like I said on my other video that you guys didn't get to see, because it's for another class, if you need to move your heart, move your paper. You're not stuck to the table. Move it around so you continue to be able to color in the correct direction. Alright, even it out a little bit. We don't want her looking all blotchy. Alright, I think I'm going to go with dandelion again. Yeah. And this time I'm going to go this way. So notice I picked 2 different colors from the lips and the little designs and the eyes and the eyeshadow. I tried to pick something totally opposite so that it stands out. So now this yellow is really popping off the paper. It's hard to tell in your video, but in person, it looks pretty cool. Again, I need you guys to take your time, make this look nice, don't be sloppy, and do your best. If you need to do it over, do it over. You have a whole week to do this, but I don't want you to wait till Tuesday night. You should be working on your artwork on Fridays. That's when you have the time. So like I said, you can use marker. If you have watercolor crayons and you want to use that, if you have pastels and you want to use that, that is all fine. I'm going to give you this thick, it's a little bit thicker paper, but you can use that, and then it's okay. So the last thing you're going to do is you, as an artist, you always have to sign your work. So you're going to go down the side of your heart, and you're going to put the year. If you want to make a little fancy one, 2021. So what do you think? I think it looks pretty cool. It was simple. It was quick. That literally took me 11 minutes. Okay? There's no reason that these should take you very long. I want you to take your time. I'm a little faster at coloring because I've had more practice. But I need you to take your time. Okay? Hope you had fun. I can't wait to see your artwork. Bye-bye.